It is the Riot Podcast. Happy Thursday. It's December now, December 1st. Is this one of the weirdest weeks of the year?
Because now December?
Well, yeah, but you're coming off of Thanksgiving, which is I don't care who you are, what line of work, that messes up that last week, and so that throws you off starting the next week.
And we had Giving Tuesday this week.
That's right. Yeah. It just makes it very difficult to sort out what day of the week it actually is and if the week's feeling long or short or whatever. So
I can't believe it's already Thursday.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Done. And you know what? We finally got a good Thursday night football game to look forward to, too.
Do we? Who even plays tonight?
It's Bills and Patriots.
That is a good game.
Yeah.
An important game.
Yeah, so that's something fun to look forward to. It's basically the weekend.
It is the weekend.
Yeah.
So today...
That's going to be your response when no one comes in tomorrow.
Yes, when we all show up late and tired. And like, well, there was a good game on last night. It's already Friday. So.
Yeah, pretty much.
So today on the show, we kicked it off by talking about Tom Holland and Zendaya, the most recent news. Are they actually engaged or not?
Will they? Won't they?
Did you like them in Spider-Man? Because you're oddly... only because you talked about it, I think, the last day or two. I feel like you're oddly interested in this. And is that because, like, he's your favorite Spider-Man?
He is a really good Spider-Man. I think I was in the minority, though, of I wasn't as in love with definitely the newest Spider-Man movie like everybody else was. But I do enjoy their dynamic, and I like Tom Holland, not just in Spider-Man. I think he's a good actor. And most of all, I like to root for pure, innocent love.
Aww.
And that's what I see.
You think it's pure?
I hope so. That's what I want. That's what I'm rooting for.
That's what we're rooting for,
yeah.
too.
Sometimes, though, the most innocent people are the worst.
Yes.
No.
There are a bunch of bad stuff comes out like a couple of years afterwards. Super toxic relationship.
We talk about that and the real reason why people are voting for Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Yes. We also talked about the fact of would you ever wear smittens? We got into smitten talk.
And the big risk you're taking if you get a pair
if you indulge into
what are
the
called
smittens.
Yeah, smittens are mittens that you can wear and share with your partner, so you can hold hands and hold hands skin on skin.
Oh.
Yeah, because you could just get mittens and hold hands. But
that's not the same.
No,
you want that skin on skin.
Yep. Palm on palm.
Yeah, I'd never seen smittens before
fingers.
This. That's why I put it in there. I'd never seen them before. I didn't even know they were a thing. My whole life, I've went without a smitten or a smitten partner too.
Well, first you have to find someone you're smitten with.
Yep, exactly.
And then you can buy these mittens.
It's a goal for you.
We talked about that. We also wrapped back around, as we like to do, to the 4-day work week and how that yet again.
You should go back to our history.
Today.
Do we always talk about a 4-day work week on a Thursday?
Probably.
Maybe.
It's a good day to talk about it because that means this would be literally the weekend.
But you know what I want to see is I would love to see a study that comes out that says the 4-day work week isn't all it's cracked up to be. Mm-hmm. But you know what we never see? That.
It's because everybody that's like in the testing period wants it to happen, so they're just working their butt off the whole time.
Now, I will say, to play the other side, I think enough time has not passed. Because sometimes with a good study, those are like 10, 20 years long.
Yeah.
So
okay. Isaiah, you want to work 4 days a week for 10 to 20 years for a study?
I will take one for the team.
We'll try it out.
We haven't heard any downfalls from it because not enough time has passed for downfalls to emerge.
That's so true. Because as you get used to something, like if we did a 4-day work week for like a year or whatever, like it'd be a good year obviously, but it'd still be pretty fresh. But as you get like 10 years down the line, you get really used to it. Then that's when things really start to change.
When it changes employment and changes jobs, that's when you see some of the cracks on what looks perfect.
Well, I do. We brought this up recently as well, as that in France, they have a much more lax work schedule. Like they do 36-hour weeks, I think, 35 maybe, as well as a bunch of vacation time and stuff that you get in France. And their workers apparently are super lazy. But you know what? I just think that's a French problem.
In
the United States, no,
French.
We have a much better work ethic here in the U.S.
Don't know how to work.
Yeah.
Well, listen to the study and tell us what you think.
And then we wrapped it up at the end by talking about if you've ever messed up a holiday meal, and if you have pizza, I can save you. And then Hudson took that time to brag about some of his great
Really turns into that.
Well, you guys set
his
me up
potluck
for
moves.
it. You set me up for
You've
it.
been waiting to tell us about your cornbread.
I know. You know how long he's been
For
holding that
years.
off? When he got asked about it this weekend, he for sure was like, I can't wait to talk about this
How
on
do
the
I
show.
slip it in?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
He's been
got-
waiting for that moment.
Somebody asked about the cornbread this weekend, and I haven't touched the ground since.
You're floating.
Yeah. All right. Well, good podcast today. Nikki, you're sounding better.
I'm tired.
He's trying.
I'm trying. Hopefully better tomorrow and hopefully even better on Monday.
I hope so.
It'll be great when she like fully is back because now I've kind of forgotten what her voice sounds like.
I
So it'll be
know.
really exciting.
Oh, let's go get a snack, okay?
Yeah. Let's clear it up. All right. We'll enjoy the show. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
See you guys.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
Have you guys been following the Tom Holland Zendaya saga? You know what's going on with that?
No, but I think you've been following it more than us.
I'm familiar.
You're familiar?
Yeah, you talked about it yesterday.
I
Well,
did.
Off air.
Yeah, off air in
And,
the afternoon. You were like something about how they were getting married or something.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yesterday, there was news going around, rumors swirling. You know how rumors swirl. That Tom Holland and Zendaya are engaged.
Okay.
It looks like, I don't know if this is the only, I mean, it's not the only place that it was reported, but somewhere called Pop Hive on Twitter had tweeted it out. And that was yesterday. Actually, 2 nights ago.
Well, we've talked before. This is engagement time.
It's engagement season. That's right. So it makes sense.
You're right.
Wouldn't you say that Tom Holland and Zendaya were finally making it official? But since then, and this is unsurprising for Tom and Zendaya, they haven't confirmed anything. So nobody really knows why this tweet popped up, why it was initially reported, and whether it's true or not. And I think we're all sitting on the edges of our seat now, just left wondering what's going to happen. Are they actually going to get engaged? Is this real? Is it official? What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know if it's official or not, but in my mind, I feel like it was kind of like quick. I keep on thinking that. I thought it yesterday
No, they
too.
dated for a while.
Have they been dating for a long time?
They just never told people.
Here's the thing. They made it. It was officially exposed that they were dating when they were caught kissing in a car in
How romantic.
the summer of last year.
Car kissing.
Car kissing.
But we don't know how long before then that they actually had been dating. They've known each other and like they were in Spider-Man way back all the way in 2016. So they could have, for all we know, they've been together for like 6 years now. But it's only been out in the public for about a year and a half. So that's enough time for somebody to get engaged. Right? And
It's fair.
And look at them. Look at how
They're older than you think they are.
they are older.
They are. They're 26. Both of them are.
Whoa.
Isn't that kind of surprising? I thought that they were like younger than that.
They both look much younger and oftentimes play much younger roles. But I mean, they should be engaged, right? Because they're going to be together forever, right?
You think so?
Hudson, that might be them in the movie.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily in real life.
If Tom Holland and Zendaya can't make it work,
Then no one can.
then there's no hope for any of us.
This is a big win for a specific group of people, and this is a big win for our short kings out there because Zendaya is like 2 inches taller than old Tom Holland. So if Zendaya is willing to date a short king, then just about any girl has no excuse.
He's got to lock that down.
Oh,
before she
absolutely.
finds a
For
taller
the
fella.
boys out here that are
Yeah.
a little bit height discriminated against.
Maybe he's a little more eager because he's insecure about it. His height.
He's insecure.
His height, I think he's fine. Clearly, he's not
He's
worried
worried,
about it.
he's
He's
worried.
pulling Zendaya.
Yeah,
He's
but
like, what even is it?
Sometimes if you have like
now
a
you made shorter
glaring,
guys feel bad.
no, I'm saying
No,
if
this
you
is a
have
win. Don't take this away from the
it's
shorter
a good
guys.
thing, but I'm saying if you are like if you're a short guy, for example, then you always could have it in the back of your mind that I've got this beautiful girl right now, but what if one day a taller guy, a taller me comes around and he's everything I am.
That is always something you think about.
And exactly. So you want to lock it down. You want to you want to put a ring on that finger.
Why he pulled the trigger.
Exactly.
Because he's 5'8". I just looked it up, and that means he's probably 5'7".
That's
for being
right.
honest.
Yeah.
That's the kind of short.
5'6 3/4".
Yes, it is.
Well, you
If we're
always
being
round
honest.
up. It's okay.
Well, good luck to them. I hope they are engaged, and I hope they do stay together forever, for everyone's sake.
This is RadioU's Worst of the Riot.
I'm trying to come up with a Christmas list. People have been asking what I want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Can you guys tell me what I want for Christmas?
You
Because
need
I don't know.
You need some ideas,
Oh,
huh?
Yeah. Here's what happened is last night. We're in December now. Time is running out, and so I've got a few family members asking, and my wife said to me, she said, "You used to be so easy to buy for. Now all you ask for is like clothes, like shirts and hats. But I have very specific like tastes. I don't just want any shirt or hat. And some people don't like getting gift cards, so or giving gift cards. So that's really limited the options for people that are buying for me.
Yeah.
So, but the problem is, she's right. I did used to be easy to buy for because I used to like a lot of goofy stuff. I'd want like just weird random stuff. But now I've accumulated enough weird random stuff that I don't know if I need more. So I need your guys' help. I need some ideas for what. Tell me, can you give me some ideas of what I want for Christmas?
Well, I wanted
course.
I wanted to remind you of the Office guy, his chili cookbook.
Yes.
Do you remember that
Kevin?
one? Yeah, you need
Brian
that.
Baumgartner?
You
Okay.
absolutely
I
need
do
that.
need that. I can make so much chili. That's a great idea. Okay. I will add that to the list.
I'll give you a couple of things. Don't take these.
You're
Don't
smiling while you say that.
don't
know.
take these offensively. All
I
right.
don't know. I feel like this is going to be insulting. What you
No, it's not
said.
going to be insulting. I'm not saying
getting
that.
prepared to be insulted.
I was just looking you up and down, and I was like, man, what could Hudson use? And I was like, right away, I was like, oh, you probably should ask for like some beard oil because I know you don't use any. Help moisturize your face.
Okay.
And the next thing I thought right away was like a beard trimmer. You have a beard trimmer?
I have a beard trimmer. Yeah.
Have you ever used it?
I thought you were going to be offensive.
Hang on.
Yeah, I do. I break out the beard trimmer. every
Gotcha.
once
So
in
those
a
are the
while.
first two things that I came off the top,
doesn't
of,
want
off the top of the
grooming
head.
stuff.
Yeah, clearly not. But I think the beard oil would go a long way for you, though.
Okay.
Makes your beard a little softer, and it helps like with your face not being so dry underneath your beard. So
That's
that could
a
be
good
an easy,
idea.
like small gift. If she's looking for something to put in your stocking, that would be a good one because it's like $5.
All right, beard oil and a Kevin from The Office chili cookbook.
And that might be
And you're
all
like,
we
what
have.
else?
Yeah,
Well,
I
what
need
do you
more-
have any ideas?
Or like, what's the money limit?
Yeah, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, see, I think for this purposes, I'm thinking probably like, definitely less than 100, probably closer to the 50-ish is what we're thinking about. Because okay, so here's like the bigger item that I definitely want, and me and my wife have kind of talked about this as being like a gift for the two of us, is a solo stove.
A what?
A solo stove. It's one of those like
The little fire things?
yeah, it's a fireplace. It's like a smokeless fireplace. And maybe somebody, I don't know. I hope nobody's going to text in and be like, I have one of those and
Like
you
for
would hate it
outside?
or whatever. Yeah.
Like for a bonfire.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Cool. Yeah, I just looked it up. That looks
like
pretty sweet.
Yeah, I want one of those.
That's a good
we
idea.
both want one of those. So that's like, we only need one. So and somebody's
one
going to
of
get that
those?
for us. So
Yeah.
that's already knocked out.
I don't know. It comes with accessories.
Oh, do we need some solo
Have you-
stove accessories?
You might need to get like some bonfire stuff. That's what you need.
Yeah, like what else? What else do we
So
need?
you
for
think
the
like
bonfire?
right away? I'm thinking like if you're doing a bonfire, you need some like marshmallow roasting sticks. If I come over and there's no sticks there, you're gonna need to get some sticks.
You mean hot dog roasting?
Some hot dog. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, some like nice ones. Though.
Yeah, of course. Of
Okay,
course.
that's a
the
good
first
idea.
thing I
That's a
thought
real
of.
good idea.
Yeah, some marshmallow roasting
Ooh,
sticks.
what about one of those things that's
Yes,
like the
the
little
clamp?
caves
Yes.
that you can cook steaks?
See, I didn't know if you were gonna be there with me on that, but you are. I
yeah,
like that.
That sounds like
I'm with
sounds
it.
totally like
now,
me. You're right.
It costs more than the solo stove, but you can get a pizza oven that goes on top.
I know that.
It's
that would be sick.
$400
by itself.
Yeah.
By itself.
I don't know if that's worth it.
Here
a
was
lot.
the embarrassing thing is that last night, the reason I saw that one coming up a lot when I was looking up best gifts for men. But I wasn't looking to give gifts for men. I was looking for
Receiving
inspiration
gifts.
for myself. And I saw that one come up a lot, the pizza
Hudson's-
oven. And I think I'm just fine with frozen. I'm not. I really I don't think I'm going to make a pizza from scratch in the oven enough
No.
to justify that. Although it would be a gift, but that's also very expensive. I'm not going to ask anybody for that and literally probably make one pizza in it, if that.
Well, if anybody has any ideas to text in. For
Yeah.
I can't wait to walk by your office later today and be looking at your little Google pulled up. What do I want for Christmas? What does a man want for Christmas? What should I ask
What would
for?
a real man want for Christmas? What are other men that I aspire to be? What are they asking for?
This is The Riot. Radio U.
Where did you find this?
This story?
Yeah.
This was on like one of my show prep sites that I go to.
Yeah? Why
And
did
do
it?
you like it?
So
Did you pull it up?
I've looked at it. It
These
is.
have been around for a while, though.
The Smittens?
I don't know if they were.
Do you
named
own a
it.
pair?
Yeah, you have any
but
Smittens?
I remember, every Christmas when people are starting to date, like these always come around, especially even in Valentine's Day. So these, they've been around.
So this is something you could
interesting.
add to your Christmas list.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get them now, a little early Christmas present.
It's this would be it's a big step in your relationship if you're getting a smitten. The smitten it's mittens, right? Does it come in a pair? Like you get
Yes.
Okay, so you get
It's a set of Smittens.
a set. You get two regular mittens,
Yes. And then
you
a
get
smitten.
and then you get one smitten, and the smitten is a double mitten where you can hold hands inside of the mitten.
It's going to run
and
you
your hands can still be
$35, and I
warm.
think it's worth it.
You think so?
I think it's worth
Don't you
it.
think that's embarrassing, though?
Do you think it's embarrassing?
I think it'd be
I
embarrassing.
think it
to walk
depends
around.
where you're wearing them. I think if you're around, like if we went to the zoo lights, you would wear mittens
Or
there.
like ice skating.
Ice skating Smittens.
I don't know. Then one of you is pulling the other one down. If that's
True.
if you're
But
doing smittens.
if I'm if we're doing like a group date with some friends, we're not bringing the Smittens to the group date.
no
No
you don't
way.
want to open yourself up to that.
No, I don't
mockery.
want my friends to. I don't want my boys seeing me wearing a smitten. Like if I'm wearing a smitten with my girl, I might as well just right there and just take my man card. It's okay, just have
That
it.
would
Now,
be.
if you don't want to buy the mitten part, you can just buy the smitten.
Oh,
'Cause
only the smitten.
Not everybody likes mittens.
Yeah.
I like
So
how,
you just want the smitten
I like how they have the size guide
of
for
the smittens.
Yeah, for the smitten, because you can get you can get mismatching sizes
Yeah,
in
for the guy
case
and
you
girl.
and your significant other have much different sized.
Oh, for the
hands.
regular mitten.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
that is amazing.
So
No,
this is something that I can appreciate here.
You're
The
de-
smittens.
You're right that you wouldn't want to run into you're out wearing these and
Oh man, that's worst case scenario.
yeah, especially if it's your right hand and it's like somebody that wants to shake your hand and you're like
Oh,
yeah,
let me-
hold
let me just-
on, let me slip this off.
switch hand here.
Yeah, but I can tell you that I can imagine if you give these to you're a guy and you give these to your girlfriend
Oh,
as a
she'll
gift,
love it.
she would really
She would
appreciate
eat this up for
Except
sure.
if you are in public and you do wear them and you do something rude, like pull your hand
Oh
out.
yeah.
Like you'd have to be very
Oh yeah,
aware.
you gotta
yeah.
really commit to the hand.
You
holding.
have to commit. If she sees you trying not to be embarrassed, in the smitten with her, then she's gonna be like, "We just won't wear them. Then it's over. We're never gonna wear it again. You don't want to wear it. You don't want to be seen wearing it with me. So if you want to wear the smitten with her, you got to make sure it's a night where you're not gonna see a soul of your boys. There's no way you can't see a soul of them.
Well, that's an idea if you want to get some points by buying something for your girlfriend. The smitten.
Just know if you're seen with this, you will never live this down.
It's high risk, high reward. You would
It
say.
is.
I assume you can go to Amazon and there's probably alternate non-name brand
Knockoff
smittens.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a ton of
There's
them.
gotta be. Well, good luck out there.
Hudson, Nikki, The Riot on Radio U.
This research that was being done by the University of Southern Denmark, they were studying bats, but they weren't studying what you might think, like bats carrying diseases and stuff. Bats get a bad rap nowadays. But what they were studying is, everybody knows bats use echo communication, right?
Yeah, we all know that, don't we?
Echolocation. That the bats make little chirping sounds and it bounces off of stuff in bats. So then they can fly
See where
fly around
everybody
at
is.
Yeah, that's why
night.
they live in caves,
Right, they fly around at night and in caves where it's dark and it'd be hard to see even if you had good vision. So instead they do the chirps and that bounce off the walls and they can sense that. So that's, of course, bats are well known for that, right, guys?
Yes.
But what you might not realize and what the University of Southern Denmark was discovering is basically like how bats make noise, like less about how they locate stuff, but more about how their voices work. And they kind of found one that bats have a very wide vocal range. They compared it to Mariah Carey.
Really?
The bats can hit like
Impressive.
super high notes. And yeah, they've got like a whole
I don't
different...
know if she can actually hit those.
Yeah, that's right.
A bat might have a better chance.
Imagine if you auto-tuned a bats, it would sound even better than Mariah Carey. And they also found that bats will do a thing where they kind of growl. They'll do like a low-frequency growl noise. And it's very similar to how metal vocalists do vocals as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it just got like, I was reading this and it just got me thinking of like, what if we had bats that were like in a band or whatever?
Stop. What are you talking about?
What
What if they were just flying around? And
What
like,
if we had a
what's
bat
that
band?
growling?
Yeah,
That's where you went with
but
that?
Think about how awesome it would be,
Of all
right?
places.
Like you think back, it's famous Ozzy Osbourne did a thing where he bit the head off of a bat. Maybe that's not what he should have done. He should have brought that bat out and had the bat do guest vocals
On a
his
song?
Yeah, think about how awesome that would be. Think how metal would that be? You go to a concert
and you just got Dracula, you know, just on the drums.
Out comes a bat doing the singing. Wouldn't that blow your mind?
It would blow
That'd
my
be the
mind.
most metal thing you can imagine.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm paying for that.
Yeah, I don't know if
kidding
I
me?
am either.
There, bands with human vocalists are a dime a dozen.
I know,
but
that's so
bands
old
with
school.
a bat vocalist, where the bat's coming out there chirping and growling away, that would be amazing
Well,
to see.
it goes like a couple of years ago, but it went viral, that baby bat that was yawning and how cute it was. Maybe not on your For You page.
I don't think
No,
so.
I don't remember
but
seeing that.
They're so cute, but I don't like adult bats. I
No,
just like
nobody
baby
likes an
ones.
adult bat.
I don't know.
They're
I
a
think,
gross creature.
I think bats get a bad rap. I think they're kind of cool.
What are you
know?
talking about? I mean, they might look cool from afar, but you don't want to be up close with one of those
I
things.
don't
Why
want it touching us.
not?
No.
Why not?
They're a creepy animal.
No, it would be fun to have a pet bat.
Well, you have that.
Look at this little thing.
Think about.
It looks insane.
Yeah, it's cute.
It is
It's
not
all
cute.
furry. You pet it.
It has a scary face
It
on
would keep your house you'd have no mosquito bites. You never get a mosquito bite if you had a little.
If we had a bat?
that like lived in your pocket.
I'd rather deal with the mosquitoes, I think, than have a bat on my shoulder.
Come on. Then you could give it a rabies shot. You're fine.
If you came into my house and I was just sitting on my couch with a bat on my shoulder, there'd be a lot of judgment there. I think right away you'd be like, okay,
yeah, but
Isaiah's
you know
a
what I
little weirder
wouldn't
than we
do?
thought.
I wouldn't mess with you.
Yeah, you would mess with me. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's right. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I think somebody should work on. Maybe you could like digitally take the bat, because it'd be hard to corral a bat and get it to do a concert for you, but you just
No,
digitally
you just put
take.
it on a leash. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. That easy. It's as easy as corralling my dog.
Yeah, I get at least a bat's probably easier than
Wow.
Jim for
It
sure.
probably
I
is.
love your ideas.
Yeah, I think this is something I'm going to work on.
The Riot with Hudson and Nikki on RadioU.
Okay, I've got a study here about a 4-day work week, and I know what you're saying. You're saying we've heard this before. No, but this is a new one. Although the results are the same. Everybody loves it.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Just as I
don't know
thought.
How many of these studies we're going to have to go through before we finally get a 4-day work week? And listen to this. This one, here's a couple things about it. One, it was conducted partly in the United States. So
Oh,
we've heard
that's
a lot
new.
about like Iceland, the UK have been doing it, but this, it was done with mostly United States and Irish companies.
Mostly all the other studies in the past have been a lot of Europe.
Yeah. So here in the U.S., this one, it included 33 companies, nearly 1,000 workers.
What
Now-
is the stock photos on this
I
article?
know, right?
I know.
That's what the workers would look like if we had a 4-day work week.
They're all like
So
in
happy.
workwear and just
They're-
jumping up for joy.
Yeah, we've never done this at RadioU, have we?
This is a
because
live
we have a
photo
5-day
taken.
work week.
This was not pre-done.
But now listen to this. Of course, when you hear these studies, it's no surprise, right? If employees got to work 32 hours a week instead of 40 for the same amount of pay, obviously the employees would be happier, and they were. The employees had a performance. They gave their productivity and performance a 9 out of 10 in the 4-day work week. They also say the employees felt less stressed experience less insomnia and less burnout and improve physical and mental health. Basically, across the board, okay? The employees are happier and better off. But that's all obvious. But listen to this. Not only were the employees happier, so were the employers.
Is that so?
That's right. For these companies, on average, the revenue of each company rose 38% when they were doing 4-day
That's
work
incredible.
weeks. Can you imagine that?
Well, why don't I need to rest my voice anyways. Thank you, doctor, for telling me again. Why don't I just not come in tomorrow and try it out?
Well, just
Why don't we all just not come in
I was
tomorrow?
thinking, I'm already, I mean, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I am running a test of my own.
Oh,
I guess you
Because
are.
I'm taking Fridays off the rest of the month. So we can just go ahead and see how my productivity levels will roll the next couple of weeks.
Are you going to make us money?
Yeah, of course. I'm going to make us so much money.
Yeah, if Isaiah, if his productivity increases the rest of this month, and RadioU's revenue experiences a little bit of a bump,
We'll have to come back in January and decide.
So this is just a proposal I'm laying out, and Isaiah, you can be the test subject. And this is a proposal we can take to the RadioU boss and say, look, we want to make you more money by us working less and still paying us the same.
I'm still worried because that might be in a office setting, but here we're in office, but we're just very different.
Very different.
So here
we're even more burned out and stressed, and we would love even more. I think we should do a 3-day work week. You're right, Nikki.
They're saying staff are more focused, more engaged, and more dedicated.
Like, I don't even know what that would be for us. I don't even know how that would really transition into my
I don't know
role.
how I could get more focused than I am right now.
I know.
I'm so dedicated. It would be very difficult for me to turn that up a notch, but hey, I'd love to give it a try.
It doesn't feel like we excel in some of those in the first place.
In these areas.
I know. All the more reason
To
that
give
we
it a
need to go to the
try.
4-day work week. So if you'd like this study, we will send it to you so you can send it to your boss. It was conducted by researchers at Boston College, University College Dublin, and Cambridge University
Texas for
in
the
the
link.
UK. Yeah, we good luck to you. So eventually, we're going to get enough of these studies that I don't know if it'll be in our lifetime, but we'll get the 4-day work week.
One day.
We're pushing.
The Riot Radio U.
We've all been there, right? Especially as the holidays are coming up. You've got a get together. You need to make some food. You got to pull your own weight, and whatever it is that you planned on bringing that you're making, it just did not turn out right. You had a cooking fail, and now you're in the panic mode. What do you bring instead? Well, Pizza Hut is here to save the rescue.
Pizza Hut?
Save the day. Pizza Hut is doing a thing they call Hut Holiday Rescue. And so if you mess up a dish this holiday season and you take a picture of it and send it to Pizza Hut at the email they've set up, pizzahut@hutholidayrescue.com, you will have a chance to win a Pizza Hut triple threat box to fill the void of whatever food you screwed up that's going to leave everyone hungry.
But it's not going to get you the replacement that you need for
Right
the party
away.
at that moment.
That's what I'm thinking. There's not going to be enough time to get chosen.
But if you get free pizza eventually, it will soften the blow, wouldn't it?
I mean, yeah, obviously, like, you may have ruined your Christmas party because you were supposed to bring the main dish and it didn't come through. But a week and a half later, you'll be happy that you got that pizza.
Yeah.
Invite everybody over.
Yeah,
again.
okay, I know I messed up the whole party thing, but come over tonight for a pizza party.
Well, maybe you could think of it like a buy one, get one free, where you go buy the Pizza Hut to replace the thing you screwed up, and then later on you also get a free Pizza
That's
Hut.
fair.
Yeah. Has this ever happened to you, though? Like, you guys have, you ever had a big cooking mishap for a situation where it's really important?
I mean, normally we're not the ones in charge of like all the more important things. So like you're just bringing a side dish. or
Yeah.
a
But you don't want to show
charcuterie
up
board.
empty-handed, do you?
No, you bring a soda.
Yeah.
Bring a
Everybody-
2 liter.
Everybody wants to bring the 2 liter.
Bring a 2 liter
Or the
of
bag
Mountain
of
Dew.
chips.
Hudson, it depends what your last name is.
Yeah, it does.
definitely does how that gets divided up. But I don't know. I really like if you have a holiday get together or whatever, or if you're really crazy, you go to a potluck. I like being the star of the potluck of the get together and
You've
bringing.
never been the star of the potluck. You have never been the star.
I'll tell you what I did. It was a get together. It was a guys' night. We were having like a bunch of us guys.
You had a
bunch of-
guys
Okay, so
potluck?
I got a little bit less competition at the guys' potluck than a normal
come on.
one.
Now that
A little
is
more
just
bleak
sexist
options.
right there.
A little more bleak options.
But we're having a bunch of dudes get together, all bringing different stuff, and I brought cheesy jalapeno cornbread with
Ooh.
maple butter.
Did you make it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did, and that was years ago, and believe it or not, this was when I lived in Maryland. So again, that was obviously years ago. And this past weekend, I'm back in Maryland for Thanksgiving. Somebody asked me for the jalapeno
No
cornbread
way.
recipe. I swear
I don't
to you.
believe
I
it for
swear
30
on my
seconds.
life.
No, wait. This is about highlighting our fails.
Yeah, Hudson's like, so this is what happens if you mess up. But for me,
This
I
isn't
remember when
bragging
I when I killed the potluck.
You guys started that way. You're like, you would never cook for a potluck. Yes, I would. I take a lot of pride in that. I like to be the star.
Fair.
I like to. Not only, it's not enough for me to love myself. I need other people to love me as well.
Well, during the
for all
holidays,
the
you
kinds
want
of different reasons.
You want a little, people just talking good about you.
Yeah, an extra boost to my ego, and that was when it was like 6 years ago, and somebody's like,
Yeah.
hey, can you give me that cornbread recipe from 6 years ago?
I bet that felt good too.
Oh, that was a big
it-
pat on the back.
Hang on. Was it your mom?
No, it was not.
She wasn't the one asking.
It was actually a guy who's known because he was the other star because he was in charge of barbecuing the meat. So
Yeah.
he was the barbecue guy. He's well known for like smoking
Credible.
stuff.
He's credible.
He's well known for smoking stuff,
Some
and
random guy in
yeah,
Maryland.
Remember,
well known for smoking stuff. One of Hudson's boys at the potluck.
It's that line from The Office where Michael fails at the speech, but then he entertains Dwight, who rocked the speech, and he's like, "I entertained the one that entertained hundreds." That's what I did.
That's what you did.
Wow.
I
So very
satisfied the cook
impressive.
that
Guess what?
satisfied hundreds.
We stand impressed, and we're sorry we ever doubted you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're clearly. I had no idea that you were such a superstar at the potluck. I only had one time where I brought something that ended up being crappy, and which was embarrassing because it was already like pretty much a pre-made thing.
Is it your
And-
mashed potatoes?
No, there was one time when they didn't even ask me to bring anything, but I was gonna surprise them yet again. Of course, I wanted to be the star of the show.
exactly.
Holy
See?
moly, Isaiah brought
See?
something. So what do I bring? I bring the Red Lobster rolls, right? But I did not follow the recipe. I messed it up. I forget. I think I didn't add butter or something.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they were so terrible. They were terrible. I showed up with them, and I felt confident they were going to be good because if you buy that, like, there's no way to really mess that up. And then
Apparently there is.
they were not good, and there was comments about it too. And that was the worst part. I might as well have not brought anything. They didn't even ask me to bring anything. I volunteered to be made fun of. It was awesome.
Instead of getting the praise and
test-
attention that you hoped for.
You didn't taste it before you bought
I think I tasted before, and I was like, "Wow, these are like rock hard. How did I even manage to do this?"
Wow. By the way, my cornbread recipe is a secret. If you're wondering.
Oh,
Next
I was. I need your cookbook. Clearly.
Thanks for watching The Worst of the Riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more Riot.